start the meeting.
Mayor Ambrosio Hernandez, Commissioner Michael Pacheco, Commissioner Bobby Carrillo,
Here.
Commissioner Ramiro Caballero,
Present.
Commissioner Daniel Chavez,
Here.
Commissioner Ricardo Medina, Commissioner Itza Flores.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Motion to excuse absent members.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let us pray. Lord, we give you all that we are this day. Please brush away our weariness so that we may be inspired in our work. Help us to discover new ways to reveal the goodness in all. Keep our mind clear and focused on all that we need to achieve, and give us all the wisdom to overcome difficulties and find solutions. Amen.
Amen.
All right, next, we have item 2, proclamations. We have a special proclamation today. Ruben Rosales will be here to lead us off with that.
Yes, hello, Commission. Ruben Rosales, Public Utilities Director for the record. Today is a very special day for us. We're very happy, and I think it's a special day for the city of Pharr as well. Today is Mr. Raul Saldaña Day. I want to introduce Mr. Raul Saldaña. He started here back in 1974, and he's been with us since. So today, it just kind of shows what a great employee should look like, and this definitely is a man. Never have I found him upset or not wanting to come to work. The way you see him smiling is the way he is all the time, so it's a very special to us, but I'll let him introduce himself.
Jose Raul Saldaña, yes, sir. Right now I work in backflow prevention, and it's a part-time job only. Yes.
Omar Barbadillo, I'm the meter reader supervisor. I'm going to say some words, and I'm going to say it in Spanish, okay? Cuando yo empecé aquí en 2008, Mr. Saldaña era mi supervisor. Ahora yo soy supervisor de él, pero me enseñó bastante. Es una persona que hasta ahorita que llego todavía me impresiona, porque ya no hay de estas personas que llegan en la mañana, leen el periódico, toma el café a las 6:30. Entramos a las 8, él llega desde las 6:30. Él es el que abre el shop. Y pues les digo, es una persona muy trabajadora y mi respeto es para él.
Good morning, good afternoon, sorry. Jesse Trejo, Superintendent of Operations. Just a little side note, Mr. Saldaña used to work with my father back in the day. Father retired, worked 26 years with the city. So I've known him mostly all my life since I was small to right now. So they don't make him like him anymore, like Mr. Rosales said. He comes in, he does his work, tell him to do something, he does it. He doesn't ask why or what. He does it for the team, you know what I mean? So it's a great honor to work with him. My father worked with him, now I'm working with him. So Raul, congratulations. Thank you.
Mr. Saldaña, do you have any family members here?
Sir?
Any family members that came here today?
No, they weren't able to come today.
Okay, I bet they must be very proud. It is great. It's true, like what you said. Ya no los hacen como antes. O ya no nos hacen como antes. No, muchísimas gracias, Mr. Saldaña. We do have a proclamation. Who's going to read it?
Before I start, just Mr. Saldaña, thank you so much for your service. And I was reading it. You're not retiring yet? Not that we want you to.
No, he did retire,
Oh, he
and
retired?
he came back part-time right after that.
Oh, okay.
So he's
Thank
been
you
with
very
us
much.
since.
Thank you very much for being an example to the rest of the utility department and probably the rest of the employees here, that everybody can see, what you have done, lo que has hecho en toda esta temporada que has trabajado aquí en la ciudad de Pharr. Muchísimas gracias. Uh-oh. Whereas Jose Raul Saldaña was born on February 23rd, 1953, in the city of San Juan, Texas, son of Ana Maria Sanchez and Filiberto Saldaña. And whereas Mr. Saldaña has 6 siblings, Gavino, Refugio, Consuelo, Angelica, and Pablo. And whereas Mr. Saldaña resides in the city of San Juan, Texas, with his wife, Idma Saldaña. They have been married for 50 years and have 2 children, Jaime L. Saldaña, Yolanda Saldaña. In addition, Mr. Saldaña has 4 grandchildren, Ramiro Cantu, Grace Trevino, Irene Trevino, and Emma Trevino. And whereas Mr. Saldaña has worked for the city of Pharr for the past 50 years, and he is currently the most tenured active city employee, Mr. Saldaña began working for the city of Pharr in 1974 at 21 years old. He started as a meter reader, serviceman, until 2009. He retired as a full-time employee and returned as a part-time employee. And whereas Mr. Saldaña currently holds the title of backflow inspector and has completed a total of 50 years of service with the City of Pharr Public Utilities Department. Now therefore, I, Bobby Carrillo, representing Ambrosio Hernandez, Mayor of the City of Pharr, Texas, by the virtue and authority vested in me and on behalf of the Commission, do hereby proclaim the day July 1st, 2024 as Raul Saldaña Day. Congratulations, Mr. Saldaña.
Yeah, take a picture, please.
The copy. Congratulations. Thank you very much. No, that's the copy. You gotta sign the other one.
It's on
You
the
just go ahead
inside.
with that one. Is it? Yeah, it's like.
Thank you.
She still puts into work. ¿Todavía te tienes trabajando? Desde que estás casado, ¿te tienes trabajando? Thank you very much for your time.
Anybody for public testimony,
No, sir.
public hearings?
No, sir.
All right, under City Manager's Report, 5A, we have the City Engineer's Report. The information's in your packets if you have any questions. Next, item 5B, submissions of sales tax collection report for June. We continue to be ranked number 5 with a 2.11% year-to-date growth. Item 5C, we have our EMS Director, Danny Ramirez, to recognize some staff members for their excellent performance.
Good afternoon, Commission. For the record, Dan Ramirez, EMS Chief for the City of Pharr. Let me start off by saying that I'm extremely proud to be the department head of a group of people that show excellence in their providing care to the community every day. On June 6th of this year, at about 1:30 p.m., we received a 911 call to our Public Safety Communication Center for a lady who was delivering a baby at a local store. And so our crews quickly responded, got there within 5 minutes, assisted the mom into the ambulance as they were getting ready to transport, delivered a healthy baby boy in the back of the ambulance and transport him to one of our local hospitals. It's important that we recognize these times because I'm a strong believer that the best calls that you have is when you deliver a baby and when you save somebody's life. And so you're bringing somebody into this world. And I've had the privilege in my career of delivering 5 babies, and so I know what it feels like. So we have commendations for all the medics that were involved. And also, as a tradition, we give them a little stork that they can put on their uniform. It's a little stork with a little blue pin on it. And so, and I'll read the commendation. So it's a Clinical Excellence Commendation Blue Stork Award. And this commendation is awarded as a result of an act of the delivery of human life on June 6, 2024, with immediate intervention through the Pharr Public Safety System. Raul Martinez, our EMT. Diana Garza, paramedic. And Jesus Valderas, advanced EMT. And I have your storks. Thank you. And again, it's just a recognition of staff of how good of work they do every day in the city of Pharr. And they're the ones that are out there every day doing the good job. I'm the one sitting behind the desk trying to manage the department, but they're the ones that are out there doing and representing the city of Pharr every day. Would you guys like to say anything?
I'll say it. Very exciting day, actually. I was around the corner, and Pollo Loco will never be the same. the parking lot of it, should I say, because we didn't even have time to put on gowns or anything like that, so we were not even prepared for it. But you guys rocked it, man. You guys really helped us out. She delivered pretty fast. We had in 8 minutes, so we didn't even have time to put gowns or anything like that. The most exciting part of it was just giving her the baby boy, and she's we're congratulating her, and I remember I told her, hey, congratulations, he's healthy, don't worry, we got you, we got to take care of you and the baby and manage the airway and all that. And then she was like, you know what, wait, what? It's a boy? It's supposed to be a girl. And I'm like, yeah, it's a boy today. So that was a funny story, I'll never forget that. So congratulations, you guys are awesome.
I just want to say thank you, Danny, for keeping up a great team. And it's always good to recognize when they do more than what they're supposed to do daily, and always being ready. Like she said, she might have not been ready, but having the right resources with them and having the right training will get them ready when the moment comes. So thank you again for doing what you did.
Absolutely. Thank you. Can we get a picture with you?
Yes, absolutely.
Ready? One, two, three. One more. Ready? One, two, three. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
So next,
That's it. We're tied.
next we have item 5D, city events of interest.
Good afternoon, Commission. Yuri Gonzalez with your Office of City Communications. 2 recaps before we move on to our events of interest. The first one's the She's My Hero Summer Camp. This happened Saturday morning, and this is spearheaded under Chief Pilar Rodriguez. Let's take a look. So this is the third year that Chief Pilar is, the one running this great program, She's My Hero. And the idea behind She's My Hero is to really encourage and empower young ladies at a very young age, as you can see, that they too can get into this industry, in this field. Yes, we do have many men in these fields, but women can do this too. So at a very young age, they're already learning some of the skill sets, communications, and they put a great program together. So this was, I believe, the last one for the year. Our next recap is the Men's Health Week. This was a week around men's health, obviously, and this was events happening Monday all the way through Saturday, I believe. So here's a quick recap of that. Yeah, so this did wrap up on Saturday. I believe it was a golf tournament. So activities from Monday, from a fruit drive-through, from a walk at the PSJ Stadium, many activities spearheaded under the Public Health Department, but many other departments in the city were also part of this effort. So,
I had a comment, Chief Pilar. Do we have any females currently in our fire department?
We currently have 5 commissioner females in the fire department on the career side, and we have 12 on the volunteer side.
Oh, great. That's great. Yeah, I didn't see any in the recap that we did.
yeah, the instructors, I believe, majority of the instructors for the camp were females.
Correct, that's correct.
All right, great. Thank you. And now, before we continue, this is the first time we do it. Who was in charge of this?
Yes, Dr. Cynthia Gutierrez is here. If there's any questions
Yeah, I have
regarding
some
this, it was the first year. Yeah. Did you have a question for her?
Cynthia, yes.
Oh.
Dr. Gutierrez, sorry.
Good afternoon, Mayor Pro Tem, Commissioners, City Manager.
Yes, is this the first time we do this in the city of Pharr?
Yes, as you know, the Public Health Department has been in existence about 8 months, and so this is the first time that we do that. This is, or the month of June was Men's Health Month, so we took the opportunity to work with all the other departments to come up with this different events throughout the week to address men's health. And so we're very proud because we had on Monday, everyone in the city wore blue. On Tuesday, we had first responders. It was mental health, fire department, police department, EMS, and safety participating. It was a drive-through at the police department. On Wednesday, we had Let Us Talk. It was a topic in men's health, so they bring an expert that was spearheaded by Human Resources Department. On Thursday, we had, as you saw, foosball. That was an internal activity with Public Works. And then Friday, we had a walk spearheaded by the Pharr Public Health Department at the stadium. And then on Saturday, we wrapped things up with a golf tournament at the Tierra del Sol, which was spearheaded by the golf course team and Parks and Recreations. And so these events would not have been possible without the help of all those departments I mentioned. In addition, the media department, who, as you can see, are always present to do the recaps, but take pictures and capture all the beautiful moments of these events and special events, and also the support of our city manager and assistant city managers that are present. And so, sorry, go ahead.
Was this event only for the city of Pharr employees, or did we open this to the public, or?
No, there were some events that were only internal and some events that were for the public. And so foosball and Let Us Talk were the only ones that were internal. All the others were open to the public. And although we invited the community, we don't do the events just for the residents of Pharr. We care about the men in Pharr, but it was open for anyone from the community, the Rio Grande Valley.
All right. And how many turn out for the golf tournament?
I don't have the number. I know that it was 44 that signed up. I don't have the total with staff and people that went to accompany their friends, but 44 men signed up for the tournament.
And I did plan to be here, but I couldn't make it. But I heard it was a great event. So thank you, Dr. Cynthia, for doing that.
Thank you. And I do want to say that despite being the first year, despite being a little bit rushed, we are able to learn from these type of events and plan accordingly for next year. There were many great conversations that sparked from those events. For example, Saturday, we went to Academy to buy some additional prizes for the raffle. And so the manager asked us why we're wearing those T-shirts that said men's health. It says, be a man, stay healthy. So they're like, so women don't stay healthy. And we said, yes, but men are less likely to talk about their mental health, their physical or health problems. And so also we had men that approached us, and I had personal conversations with gentlemen who wanted to know how to have a conversation, for example, for testicular cancer that affects 15-year-olds to 35, and how to start those conversations, what ages they need to focus on. We talked about colonoscopies after 50, and all of those things. So despite the fact that we may not have had in all of them a big turnout, I think the turnout we had was great, and it had the right people that learned what the message that we needed to get across, which is for men to start those conversations, to be more open about their health issues with their partners, with their children and parents, and also to take care of themselves. So we had a tremendous response in conversations with media. The whatever they're called, media, the responses for our social media and website and all that were great. All the comments were positive, and people are asking for this for next year. So I want to thank again City Manager and Dr. Freeland and everyone that participated, because again, it would not have been possible without everyone's participation.
Good. Thanks to the department. Thank you, City Manager. Thank you, Dr. Flores. I saw you on some pictures there playing golf.
Yeah, no, but it was a lot of fun. It was a great event. So.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Don't ask me what our team placed, because that's a different story.
Those were the only two recaps, She's My Hero and wrapping up Men's Health Week. Moving on to some of the upcoming events, we see screen printing up on the screen, and this is spearheaded under Mr. Adolfo Garcia. This is with the library. This is actually happening tomorrow from 5 to 7, second floor, and so they'll be providing these tote bags as you can see them, and then those that get to participate, they get to get creative and just craft their tote bags with whatever they want. So this is going to be really neat. This is happening tomorrow, and there's this flyer is also in our social media platform. So if parents, you're listening or you're tuning in, there's still a space for you to come out and join us. Our next flyers are Independence Day Festival. This is happening Thursday. This is a flyer that's showing our lineup. So this is the talent that we're going to have out there. Trey Gonzalez, Midnight Run, and Rustic Rose. And from 10 to 10:30, that's when we'll be having our fireworks show. So we really encourage people to come out. This is happening at the Allen and William Arnold Park off of Eldora and Expressway. Great park, and this is a great event for the family, and it's free, petting zoo and food, and all the great things that we have at our festivals. The next event is also under library. This is Senior Social Hours. We already had our first event June 24th, but we have a couple of other dates, as you see that chart to the right, July 8th, 22nd, August 12th, and 26th. So this is spearheaded under Mr. Garcia and WellMed. So they're also providing educational talks on different topics around health. The next flyer is under Parks and Rec. This is the second session for Youth Summer Camp. So register now. There's still a space available, ages 5 through 14, and it's $30 per athlete. So session 2 starts July 8th. We have the Parks and Rec team here. If there's any questions for Mr. Isaac Escobedo, who's the Assistant Parks and Rec Director. And the last one is Skate Jam. This was supposed to happen a couple of weeks ago, but because we were monitoring weather, we didn't really know if it was going to be flooded or not, so we actually pushed it to July 27th. So nothing has changed. It's still the same event, same music, the same concept behind it. We just decided to reschedule this date. That's it for events of interest. Thank you.
Thank you, Judy. Next, we have item 6, consent agenda. All items listed under consent agenda are considered to be routine and non-controversial by the governing body and will be enacted by one motion.
So moved.
Second.
Against? Any against? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. In accordance with sections 551.071 to 551.087 of the Texas Government Code, the Pharr Board of Commissioners hereby gives notice that it's convening into executive session to discuss the item listed in the public portion of the meeting agenda. The time is now 4:28.
Right. Item 7A, consideration and action, if any, on ordinance amending ordinance number 0-2023-30 relating to city attorney.
So moved. Second.
Against? Any against? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Item 7B, consideration and action, if any, on ordinance amending ordinance number 0-2023-47 for budget amendment to the fiscal year 2023-2024 budget.
So moved.
Second.
Any against? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Item 8A, consideration and action, if any, to amend the employees' Mission Square 457B deferred compensation retirement plan to permit loans.
So moved.
Second.
Any against? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Item 9A, consideration and action, if any, authorizing city manager to enter into a fee negotiations and scopes of services with SAMCS from Austin, Texas to conduct inspection, testing, and construction management services for the I-Road project.
This item remains tabled.
Item 9B, consideration and action, if any, authorizing city manager to award a construction contract for the I-Road project to IOC Company from Mission, Texas in the amount of $20,969,361.63.
This item will remain tabled.
Item 9C, consideration and action, if any, authorizing city manager to enter into a service contract with Quantum Consultants from El Paso, Texas to develop the comprehensive plan update for the city of Pharr.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Item 9D, consideration and action, if any, on acceptance of South Cage Boulevard and Highline Road 16-inch waterline improvements project and release of final payment and retainage in the amount of $44,660 to Southern Trenchless.
So moved.
Second.
Any
Item,
against?
oh, sorry.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Item 9E, consideration and action, if any, on collective bargaining labor agreement between Pharr Police Officers Association and the City of Pharr for fiscal year 2024, 2025 through 2026 and 2027.
So moved.
Second.
Any against? Any in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Item 9F, consideration and action, if any, on collective bargaining labor agreement between Pharr Professional Firefighters Association and City of Pharr for fiscal year 2024, 2025 through fiscal year 2027, 2028, with the City of Pharr retaining management rights on the assistant fire chief position.
So moved.
Second.
Any against? Any in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. We're dismissed.
Thank you.